seconds? No, you don't. You want to go this way. Oh, right. We need to go to the other checkpoint. I remember now.
This encampment serves as a fine
but once you hit the second difficulty spike, you are getting XP out the butt.
Quite a pleasant corner. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure.
Yeah, and you know, there's a map somewhere. Armed bandits arisen. Let's do it. So there's basic combos. You can do XXY, XXXY, sort of chain things together. As you get higher, you just took my legs out from under me, jerk. I don't have a. I don't have a. The combos do the combos. So they do a lot of damage, but they don't take any damage. Alright, he's dead. Everybody's dead. Iris, heal me, please. So yeah, like I said, basic combos, XXY, XYXX, you know, as were it a brawler. It looks like the difficulty isn't how much health they have, but how much damage they deal, which will be important to know later, and may facilitate me going to Assassin instead of Magic Archer. Because you can't really defend with the gear we have now.
Get him!
They're left exposed after a grand strike. Counter after they strike.
Vocation rank increase.
In quick succession.
So I think I just maxed out this vocation. So that's cool. Basically, I think that means that... You know what? I forget what that means. I might have killed a civilian that was up here.
Is anyone inside?
Nope, I didn't.
Bandits can strike in the blink of an eye in places like this.
So, the way that the health works in this is pretty interesting. You can always get healed by your pawns if you have a sorceress. Not a sorceress, if you have a mage. Mages have all the healing spells. But your max HP always goes down every time you get healed. Stab it. Stab it, stab it.
This uneven footing. Watch your step.
How do you do that? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. If you hold down... Oh, right. So if you hold down right bumper or left bumper, you get your secondary abilities, which are, you know, like interesting things like that. You can hit stuff more, or you can,
Easy to slip on an incline,
you know, do a launcher,
Watch your step.
do something to close the gap. And it all runs on stamina, which is the secondary bar below your health. It's all very standard. And this is the caravan with the snake head, chilling out, doing like people that want to present a snake head to a duke would do. So weird. So weird.
I trust you rested well, given the hour.
We make for the capital, men. Like as
I'm gonna get real snarky about you being late, and it's like, not that late. You're an NPC, you can wait here all day for me.
Let us go!
Let us go!
Quite the grand structure.
One thing I like to do...
Allow no monster to approach the cart!
Oh no, did they change it? Oh no, oh no. Gotta ride this water buffalo, because you can't go any faster. Look at that texture, that inside the snake's head texture. That looks really kind of terrible. Yeah, I'm just gonna ride the whole way like this.
Don't let them get to the cart.
Yeah, let's move up, because God knows.
Goblin pack!
See that launcher?
The walkie will go from you.
Yeah, everything's just
Take
gonna
no chances, men.
eat it
Knock them
real
down on
quick.
sight.
With us being on the case.
For every manner of foul beast. No man can save from where they were struck.
They come from above. Ready
So I'm used to playing this game as a magic archer, which basically has lock-on magical arrows. So stuff like this is a little bit annoying.
Harpies will snatch you and fly.
There we go. Shooting volleys of free. Trying to put my dudes to sleep. Bad shot. That worked. Let's see. I don't think we have to go this way. Later on, you can have your choice about what you do. So what you can do is you can fill up these explosive barrels, throw them at people. It's not really worth it, but we're going to do it anyway, because it's interesting the first time.
Has its weakness. Observe closely and learn to exploit it.
Their master, Harpies.
Throw. Yep, that did nothing. Stab these harpies. They're gone. They're gone. I'm gonna keep walking in that fire. Boom. And we continue. So there's Gran Soren. That's our main hub. That's basically the one big city in the world. It's where everything goes down. It's where all the human intrigue comes in. It's not a very big city.
Never forget. Constant vigilance.
So there's no arrow ammo to speak of. It's all unlimited ammo for everything. Unlimited magic for everything. Basically, it's if you have the ability to do it and the stamina to do it, you can do it for as long as you need to. Get out of here. Combos. Like the X Factor. It's actually kind of funny how similar the combos in this game are to Marvel. Because literally it's like you can do punch, 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 launcher, then jump, and then get them in a further combo. It's almost, yeah, it's almost like an ACB or ABCD, BBC, kind of like hyper. Simple stuff. Nothing terribly complex.
Strength in numbers, Elizabeth.
Did we get them all? Yeah, we did. And that rock is gonna fall, if it didn't already. No, there it is. So this rock falls every time you go up this route. It's kind of stupid. So yeah, that was the thing. It doesn't do all that much damage, it's sort of an annoyance, so let's get rid of it now.
Out of use in the cottage ahead. The path diverges.
Fallen rock bars the path.
Rock side, we already passed the rock side, it's fine. So I guess that's kind of the big bummer about this game. It's like, if you look around, there's a lot of areas for, like, hidden stuff, but most of it's just, you know, covered by empty buildings that don't belong to anybody and are completely lifeless. Stabbed. Shanked. I mean, there's a what's the saying? The world doesn't feel quote unquote lived in, but it really doesn't.
I fear I've
Tis a
not to say,
welcome
Elizabeth.
breeze.
You know, I don't think I've ever noticed that before. That sword just hanging out there. Alright, let's keep going. meet back up with the caravan. I'm just gonna slide down here. Take the damage, it's fine. And, I mean, I know this mission is just sort of here to introduce you to the world of, Gran Soren, get you accustomed to the island. It's just a little slow. This game doesn't have its, I mean, I know it tries to do it with the dragon attacking and all, but this game's Shakespearean first act is not amazing. Did I get poisoned? Something got cast on me. Whatever, we have mages for that. Those dudes out. Yeah, everybody's doing there. Everybody's pulling their weight. We're all in there. It's cool.
We cannot turn back.
We're fine.
Stand strong and press onward.
There's something down here.
Harpy territory. Keep watch on the skies.
Don't even know if that did anything. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see it.
Strength in numbers.
Jump.
We have triumphed.
People picking up a whole bunch of skulls. Granted, there is a quest for dude to just ask for like 100 skulls. I'm like, what do you need 100 skulls for? Yeah, that was one hit. Did it in. Yep. There are switches.
Watch for a
And that was quick. So we'll come down here. We'll open the gate. Because that cart is slow as crap. By the time it gets down here, we'll have this whole area clear. Oh my god, goblins! Whatever. Let's keep moving. Kaboom!
Goblins are weak to Ice's bite.
Yeah. As we've seen. You know what I was also weak to ice? Those like fence posts that just blew up.
Strength in numbers.
I feel like sorceresses will always go for the nuclear option. Like always, always, always. And it's always really funny when you're fighting just like a normal mob and they call down like a meteor shower or like summon a giant typhoon to sweep one dude up.
We are near half between the encampment and the capital, I warrant.
Goblin!
I didn't really notice that, huh? AI in this game ain't great.
Strength in numbers, arisen. The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded.
But yeah, this is about it. Quest, oh my god. Because the thing is still over here. Oh my god, I wonder. Why? What did you do? Why does it go and punch an exploding barrel? Way to go. I guess I moved far enough away from them that they didn't keep moving. They ain't smart. Let's go.
It is treacherously steep.
Ugh. Well, I guess we can just ride the head of this bison down. So, yeah, Dragon's Dogma. This is how it starts. And this game takes a while to get going. I mean, really get going. It's kind of a slow burn. But, once you actually get to start exploring and, you know, you can see what's on the peninsula.
Cut them down, men!
it's a little bit more interesting, but I mean, it's a lot of this. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a good game, but it's a slow burn. I mean, I can't believe that Capcom decided that, you know, making the DLC island would be worthy of a full re-release. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, granted, it's fine if you want to do a Game of the Year edition. That's essentially what this is.
This is the final way
But
castle before Gran
still,
We're not
it's
far now, men!
in a lot of ways it just
Keep
didn't
marching.
warrant it at all. Granted, it's only $40 instead of $60, and it does have the entire first game in it. But man, like, this type of thing specifically is what DLC is for, and it's not like other companies haven't figured this out yet. Like, we know how to do this stuff. Other companies are doing this all the time. Like, Saints Row the Third has a couple DLC items that are similar to this, where
Stay
there's a
vigilant
dude in
till
that
we're
bush.
in Gran Soren's gates, men.
Ice and fire both.
It's like, you gotta really figure it out. And I think that's the thing that Capcom doesn't, like, get at this point. It's not that people don't like DLC, it's that people will, like, people will gladly play, or pay for DLC and they'll play it and be fine, but it has to be a chunk of game that feels... Oh god, did you stop again? Why do you keep stopping? No, they didn't stop. They're just that slow. Oh my god. It has to be something that feels worth it. It has to be, you know, a gameplay experience that feels at least somewhat unique from, you know, what you get from everything else. And I feel like, granted, I haven't played the DLC for this game yet. It's sitting out there waiting for me to hit it, and considering how slow this is going in the normal game, we might hit that sooner than I originally thought. But, there's a lot of,
What's that?
it sounds like the main game is going to be, or not the main game, the DLC is more of what you encounter in the end game. Just a lot of really difficult mobs and a lot of really difficult enemies. Screw off. There you go. You want another dude then? Yep. Whoa! Check that dude pulling off some fancy maneuvers before he got owned. Yeah, they're giving me all the money. So, yeah, that was dark, infusing. Oh, God. Alright, I'm just gonna stick on the bison's head, because if I don't, they won't move. Such a pain.
They're ahead! Gran Soren is in sight!
Yeah, no crap!
We are nearly there, men. Now march!
Ugh. So yeah, starting your game with an escort mission, probably not the best idea, but that's what they did. Gonna T-bow on the back of this, like, pack animal, on the back of this cow type thing. T-bow to the head of this snake monster. Man. Yeah. And this game is rife with escort missions. Most of the DLC that came out for Dragon's Dogma were in the form of extra quests, and most of the extra quests were just board quests, which is like, help such and such character get to this remote part of the world so they can do something or other and keep them safe while they do it, because there's stuff out there. And I'm like, ugh. It sucks because they have to follow you. And granted, when I started playing this originally, and you needed to do some of these fetch quests or get them from one part to another, it was really ideal to have them out there with you, because it was a third pawn that you could have. So it was another body. Granted, you have to keep them alive, but you could still do that and not have to worry about, you know, getting overwhelmed, because you had, like, pretty much like a party, a full-on, you know, fighting force. And you had one dude who was really strong. Granted, if he died, it was game over, but still. that dude did a lot to help you get through darkness and forests and large enemies. It was really useful. Of course, now we're in a situation where we're playing hard mode, and the difficulty is mostly through damage instead of
Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
instead of like life or health. It looks like, but so that probably isn't going to be the same, and escort missions will probably be boring escort missions. But who knows? So we're here. Day-night cycle in this game. Nights is sort of deadly. They put out more dangerous enemies at night than during the day, but they're not dramatically more difficult. It's more like instead of bandits and stuff, there'll be zombies and ghouls. Sometimes the occasional ghost.
We share these roads with
And
traveling
they
peddlers,
can
guardsmen,
be
and other folk.
more difficult to manage because they can do health add-ons and such, or health add-ons, so they can do status ailments and such, and just ultimately
Gran
be
Soren,
annoying.
Capital of Grants. Shall we enter the prison?
And here's the main area. Deus Q. I get it. It's funny. But yeah, so that's the beginning of the game. And beyond this part,
We've
you
arrived.
can start playing for
A
real.
Hydra walk proud through these streets.
And so we shall. But first I'm going to save. Well, I guess it saved automatically, right. Oh my god.
Rest up.
This way leads on.
We're going to take this snakehead somewhere where it will never be seen again.
I'll make for the castle directly to offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while.
Right.
To the castle men! Step lively!
I am so French! Stop looking at my ass.
Fortune.
I said stop looking at my ass.
Now, my word to you, Dick.
Okay. Can I continue? Oh, well, whatever. See, yeah, like I said, if you don't do certain quests during a certain amount of time, you can't do them anymore. That was one that I can no longer do. Which is really kind of dumb. But, whatever.